in my skills, I can get through this real quick. Yeah, I am a shithead, and I didn't even take my winter tires off my car. Although I only put in total over from last winter to this winter, only about 800 clicks on my car, because I barely drove it. During the period of time that my wife was unemployed, I drove her Journey. And the few times I did drive back and forth to work, it's only 9 clicks each way. So I didn't drive that much. So I already got my winters on. I hope that they'll hold out. Hope I didn't do too much damage to them. I don't know enough about that, honestly. Just slightly embarrassing to admit. Alright, so I don't know if you've ever seen this part, but in here is this where all the kind of options you have for killing the guy are. So you can knock them both out, you can knock one guy out, you can kill both of them with the poison, you can kill one of them with the poison by switching it. You can leave the poison where it is, though there's no reason to do that unless you are actively trying to kill somebody you're trying to save. Oh. So here, so if we switch the poison to Campbell's side, that would be the way to kill our target. You can combine the two class to poison both, which is not what we want. You can spill them, which is the way that you can get Kurnow to run away and definitely escape, because he will fight the Overseer and usually wins and then escapes. But this time I'm going to switch the poison and hope that he can get out.
She'll be found. Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hold up in all this chaos.
If my overseers hear any word, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks.
Yeah, the longest trip I ever took in my car since leaving them on was I drove to and from Sangudo once, which is 120 clicks each way. I did that once, and it was in the dead of summer, so not great.
Not that one. No.
So if you leave the glasses alone, the guy that you are supposed to rescue, Kurnow, Captain Kurnow, you are requested to let him live by his niece. And if he lives, if he survives this, he has to also make his way out of here. So if you don't take out enough of the guards, he dies.
Thank you.
And if you spill both, then the right guy in the red tries to kill him and usually fails.
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken, and 10 minutes later, Trevor's Alley is a sea of blood and teeth.
I just wish I'd been there.
Take it easy there, old son.
I'm all right, Kurnow.
See how they got their swords out in their hands. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck you got your sword out for? Well, how are you holding that? How the fuck are you holding that?
Who's done this?
What on earth are you talking about?
No time, no time. Listen carefully. You must instruct the Lord Regent to burn the Black Book. Understand? Burn it!
What Black Book? What do you mean?
Tell him. Warn them. And then die of plague, you useless incompetent. I never liked you.
What? Campbell? He's dead. Guards! Guards, get in here!
By the prophecies, what have you done?
He's been poisoned. There was a younger of your order in here before. An initiate, perhaps. Detain him.
You don't give orders here.
Don't be a fool. He must be running already. Get after him! I'll be filing a full report.
Stuff your report, Colonel, and I'll have your weapons at once.
Idiot! One step closer and I'll gut you.
You've forgotten where you are, Captain. You've no power here.
You'll regret this!
Go for the alarm!
Words.
Now!
W in charge! We'll have to fight our way out. Feed him to the hounds.
Alright, so those guys are going to hopefully get out of here. I'd never actually seen those other guys before. That's pretty crazy. Colonel, get out. He might have. So we got the little black book off of the High Overseer. So normally if the alarms go off, all of the shutters close except this one. This one is broken and it only comes down about halfway. So even if the alarm had been going off, I still would have been able to take this more risky in terms of how you have to maneuver it, but less risky in the fact that I don't have to there we go, Colonel escaped. Nice. Wonder how they did it. Fuck, did they kill all the overseers? No, they didn't. Okay.
What now? Come up, and I'll go easy. You won't stay hidden for long. Got you now.
And we're going. All right. Yeah, I mean the number of times it took me to get this mission down to where comfortable, where I was comfortable playing it and not getting fucked up.
You expect
Took way too long.
treatment just because you are her brother?
Someone's over there.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
Still a
We
man
are
of the people.
forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
So you can still kill people and be a good guy. Batman could learn from this. Slide in here. Oof. That's the only thing about all these games that have where you have some kind of ability to see through walls. It's just an ugly thing to look at, like the detective vision problem, where the game is beautiful, but if you want all the information that you might miss out on, you kind of have to use all the ugly vision, basically. How did I do for these? Yeah, because yeah, it's a problem. Like, this game is pretty bad for it, but there's been games that have done it worse. But this game is a good example of a game that could do it better. These fucking rats are fucking swarming. Oh, there's a bone charm. I want the bone charm. Alright. Undertaker. Move faster while carrying corpses. That might be useful. And I can't remember if it was reported widely or not, but there's a chance that there might be a Dishonored VR, which would be awesome, because they already solved the problem with the movement, because of they could just say, oh, maybe you can blink infinitely. But I can't imagine how cool a game with social stealth would be. In VR. That would be so crazy. Can't remember if there's an open window here or not, or whether I have to smash it. I don't want to have to smash it if I don't have to. Fuck. I know I need to get inside, though. Damn, they somehow didn't hear me. That's good. I did not want to be heard. Okay, so there's a workshop chest there. Try not to use detective vision too much, because it's ugly, I know. Just a force of habit. That's a workshop key. And if I were low on bolts, I'd be able to go over to those practice dummies and get them out of there too. But I'm good. Okay, that's not what... There it is. That. There's a key inside that jar. It's over here somewhere where it went. Look at that. Good shit. This is awesome. Like, this thing here, this is part of like a puzzle, really. Like, you can carry this piece throughout the whole level and never really use it. But if you know where to take it, it's quite useful.